sharing my tutorial for book folio number 3, and on this one we're going to do a waterfall, a vertical waterfall inside, and I cut my papers 4 by 5 3/4 because I don't want it all the way down, and I'm not going to be able to hear it until I put my pattern paper down. So I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock for my base, and I'll get my white paper out here. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut my paper to 5 3/4. 5 3/4. By, I'm going to cut it at 6. So I want it to go all the way across. Okay, so my inside back cover is 6, so I'm going to do 6 and 6 right here. And then on my 4 and by 5 3/4, I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch, and I'm going to make it just like I make any normal waterfall, except I'm going to have it going vertical. So I'm just going to match it up here. The next one. Again, these are 4 by 5 3/4, and I scored it on the 1/2 inch side, and I'm just going to match it right up there to that one. And then my next one. And I didn't score these, so let me get my scoreboard. 5 3/4 by 4. I'm going to score on the 4 inch side. I'm coming down at 1/2 inch right there. I'm going to do one more. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need on this, so I won't be able to tell you how many to cut until I actually get this figured out. Didn't do it beforehand. Okay. So just a total of 5 is going to be more than enough. So there's 4 and 5. And one more. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to cut 5 pieces at 4 and 5 3/4. Then you're going to cut a piece of 1 1/2 by 6, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch. And I'm going to, on this one, I am going to use a corner rounder on it. So I'm going to use the scallop edge on this one. So it will that, and then I'm going to use the scallop edge on each one of these to give it a little bit of a textured look there, decorative look. And it probably would have been easier to do it prior to gluing them down, but I just decided at the last minute that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Take this and fold this over. And you're going to glue the inside part of it. Put adhesive on the inside part. Eyeball the center. You can cut that shorter, but I'm liking that one. And being that this is only a I'm leaving only an eighth of an inch on each side. I'm going to go ahead and put mine down. I'm not going to put pattern paper behind this, underneath this. So I think with that, it'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add glue to the back to adhere it down. And let's see if I can line this up perfectly now. So I'm going to move it up just to here. Now if you want to add paper to the back, so you have paper at the top, I would just cut a 1-inch strip by 6 or 5 7/8 and put it there. So this one we're going to add a magnet to this one as well. I'm just going to add it to my tab here, moving it down, leaving a room there. Yeah, let's see. I'm feeling I just messed up here. I'm going to have to cut this tag. So it's not going to reach because I only want it to about here. So I'm going to take an 1.5 inches off of it. So I'm going to take an 1.5 inches off. And then I'm going to come back and so instead of it being 1 by 6, just do 1 by 4.5. Yeah, that's going to work better. Yeah. So then on the sides, I'm going to do flaps, and I cut it at 5 by 5 3/4 as well. And I'm going to score it at a 1/2 inch on each one. So the 5 1/2 side up here at the top, I'm going to come down and score it at a 1/2 inch. And over here, I'm going to score it at a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to add my flaps over here, right here on the edges. So these flaps are going to go right over here. Alright? And I'm not going to miter my ends because it isn't flush with the top and bottom, and my pattern paper will cover it. So I'm just going to, again, eyeball it where I want it. It's about 1/8 of an inch from the, on each top and bottom, so I'm just going to put it right there. On both sides. Now on these, I'm going to make faux pockets, and unfortunately, I cannot add it, glue it on, because a faux pocket is where you cut exactly the same size as your paper, and you're not giving that extra space, so it's going to be more of a flat pocket. So you want to cut your pages 2 by 5. So, and then this is going to go here, and I'm going to cut another one at 2 by 5. And these are going to go on the outside of the flap. So I'm going to actually have to put my pattern paper down, and they're going to go like this. So I'm going to put pattern paper up here on the top. So this is going to fit down in here. This is going to come over here, just like that. And I know it's hard to see, but I'm going to have a pocket here on top and a pocket here. So it's going to give me 2 pockets on each one. This one I'm going to make a longer flap tag, photo tag mat, and this one I'll make a shorter photo mat with it. So I'm going to just paper the top, and then I'll paper my 2 by 5s, and then I'll have my 2 faux pockets for 2 photo mats. Then I'll have the inside for a photo mat here. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a nice size one here. So 11 places for photos here. This one I'm looking at, because it's only 3 1/2, I'm looking to do like maybe 3 by 3 pictures. You can do a long one, a vertical, and cut your 4 by 6 down, because you know we always have that extra space on our pictures that you can cut down. You can put a vertical one, or you can do 2 small ones, or you can do one and then do journaling under the bottom of it, and vice versa. So that's my project for book number 3. And once I get it all decorated, I'll come back and show you exactly what I mean, and how I glued in the pages, or the pockets. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.